upper echelon teams here in the Silver Premade South Division going to be matching up here. It's going to be Seattle Sloths starting on that favored side, that back barn spawn to try to hold that P2 spawn. To kind of maybe, string this hill here. But off the break here, it's going to be Cohen trying to fry through this bottom kitchen area. He sees one in Rager. He takes him down. But the spawns maybe already flipping for them. Cohen picking up 2. So a big start for them. But Denver do pick up those spawns off the break.
Yeah, Denver did get the spawns for them. But you see that there is a little bit of control for Denver with the 6-4 lead right now. 30 seconds to go on the hill. They do just jump on the hill right now. They know they got spawn control. They're looking for these players to push through the back. And there is 3 down right there for the Denver Surrenders. They're probably going to give up the rest of this scrap time to the Seattle Sloths and just set up for this P2 hill in the back.
Yeah, Seattle Sloths trying to even up the score here at 13, but Denver Surrender find themselves in the hill. They are doing a great job off the break here. They are able to flip those spawns, get some time on the P1, and rotate to P2 as well. So a fantastic start here for the Denver Surrender. Velo and Rager starting out 5-2 and 5-1 respectively. Rager on a 4 streak. He does get taken down, but they still have this hill time. And Seattle Sloths spawning out a little far, kind of pushing one by one here at this hill. And they need to kind of coordinate a push because if they keep doing so, Denver Surrender are just going to be able to just get a lot of this time here on the P2.
Yeah, Denver Surrender. You come up one by one, they're getting taken down. You don't come as a team, but there they come right there as a team to finally break into the hill. But the last kill goes in the favor of these Denver Surrenders. 22 seconds left on this hill. You see Seattle Sloths, they have finally got on this hill. D-Lo get the opening kill onto Zidri, and that is Seattle Sloths getting the rest of the scrap time. On this rotation, Seattle Sloths are forced to rotate with only one player still staying alive. That is Sonny in the back. Let's see if he can get these spots for his team, and he actually does.
Yeah, Seattle Sloths keeping the score close, and they get that rotation as well. They will have those back tank spawns, so they might be able to net themselves a good amount of time here on this P3, but Denver Surrender looking to push around the back. As of now, Seattle Sloths still in this time, but Denver Surrender coordinate a solid push. Seattle Sloths do spawn out, but here's Sonny at this top side area trying to play his life for as long as he can. He picks up 2 on a 5. Let's see if he can work that glide bomb. Cohen picking up another, but Denver Surrender still spawning in the back here, trying to kind of contest this for the time being.
Yeah, they finally did just get in, get the break, get the 4 down that they needed to break this hill. D-Lo is coming up right now for the kill. He finally gets taken down. Denver Surrender are going to get the last of that scrap time, it looks like. And they're going to make this rotation to this barn hill. No team wants that scrap time. As we getting ready to start off on this P3 hill, it looks like it's going to be a 60-52 game in the side of Denver Surrender. And this hill looks like it's getting ready to be scrapped, but it looks like Seattle Sloths have won the opening battles.
Yeah, they really did. Denver spawning out a little bit deep as of now. They're kind of trying to coordinate a, push around this hill as of now, working through the P2 side. Cohen playing his life here, but Rager able to trade it out. Seattle Sloths still in control for the time being, but Denver spawning close at that water and the coop spawn. Zedri with the big 2, but Money D-Lo still up front. Cohen trying to sneak through the side, but it's going to be a absolute onslaught of Denver Surrender players holding down this time, and they are able to get the break and maybe get some sort of a sizable lead here as they have Seattle Sloths spawning at that back Lamar tank.
Yeah, they're going to get the rest of the scrap time, which is about 20 seconds. So they should have about a 90-point lead. Not if Drax has something to say about it. But there it was, Seattle going to get the rest of that scrap time. The rotation is on right now for Denver Surrenders. They got 2 players, 3 players. All their team now is all set up back here. Just getting the opening kills into Graham. Also, when this hill starts off, Denver Surrender will have early control of this hill. And they just got those opening kills right now to start off. Maybe to get this open in 10 seconds right now, this hill.
Yeah, Sonny's still alive here in that P4, or that P5, my bad, but he is playing his life quite well. He picks up a big 3-piece to really defend that hard point. Money D-Lo coming up behind him to try to get some sort of reinforcements here. And if Denver Surrender were able to kill Sonny right there, they would have had some quality time here on this P5 hard point, but instead, he's able to play his life and net Seattle Sloths some good time, but Denver Surrender find themselves in the hill for the last 25.
Yeah, man, that was a great play by Sonny. But I think he should have just got on that time and just got some more time for his team, but he didn't. So Denver Surrender right now are currently going up in the score with the last 10 seconds. The lead is just pushing up for them as this P1 is getting ready to pop off. It looks like teams are getting ready to try to fight for these spawns. Not really getting much hill time, but they're trying to fight for the spawns. And right now, the spawns are being won by the Seattle Sloths.
Seattle Sloths with those P2 spawns in hand. After the first rotation of hills, this game decided within 10 points here. I mean, Seattle Sloths at 94 and counting for the time being. Denver Surrender only at 109. Not a very sizable lead here, but on Bocage, 10 points. Might as well be a million. Velo with a big three-piece to hold down that time. And for the time being, Denver Surrender playing their lives well. They're getting in that hill time, and now they might net themselves the spawns as well, but they do end up spawning at that Deep Lamar tank yet again. Seattle Sloths with the spawns in their favor for this P2. Let's see if they can hold them.
Yes, it's going to start with Sunny making this play on this outer A plat right now. See if he can get two. He does get two. He's looking for a third. Rager was on a 5 for it. Rager's actually still on the 5. So right now, Rager's frying. Sunny's frying for the size of Seattle Sloth. He's looking for a 4 before he finally gets taken down. This hill right now is going to pop. It's like Denver Surrender are getting ready to take control of it. There's Thrax trying to make a play on the hill before he finds a nade. And Denver Surrender right now are early control of this P2 hill.
Yeah, they do have the early control for now. They find themselves up around 34 points and counting at 134 right now. So a big lead now for Denver Surrender. This P2 has net them. He does get killed off the time, but with 34 seconds left, Seattle Sloths keep being pushed farther and farther back into their base. Player 7 trying to sneak through, but the rest of Denver Surrender holding down that time.
Yeah, Denver Surrender just doing a great job right now. Just getting in the right positions to keep the Seattle players just push back. When they need a break, they get the break they needed. But as I say that, they all go down on this P2 hill, but they do got the spawns for next. So starting off this next hill, they will be in control of the spawns, and they do have the lead right now, 152 to 108.
Yeah, big lead there for the Denver Surrender, and they get the rotations off as well. So they're looking fantastic here for this P3 side. Polarized gets one onto Thrax from that tool side area, but he should have kept looking because two more pushed on through. It's going to be Sunny in that top G's area along with Cohen. They're trying to break through the top. Not a bad strategy if you're the Seattle Sloths, but you're going to have to get the kills behind it. Sunny gets taken down, and the kills keep going in the Denver Surrender favor, Top Life.
Yeah, man, they were going their favor, but then there's support down right there for the side of the Seattle Storm to get this break. Denver is still spawning in the back, so Seattle just has to make sure they just try to get this work a little spawn trap so they can try to get closer to taking this lead. But there they do. They just go down right there, 3 down for the size of Denver. Just going back and forth. One team gets a full team wide, the next team comes right back and gets a team wide. But right now, Denver Surrenders is currently at 180 to 122, and it looks like they started to get this rotation for next, but Seattle was winning the rotations for next.
Yeah, Denver been playing so fantastic off of the second rotation of Hill. Seattle Sloths trying to find their way back into it as of now. But Denver, the guns are hot right now. We got Zedri at 30 and 23. We got Rager at 32 and 17. They're absolutely frying for their team right now. But as of now, Seattle Sloths, they keep finding little bits of scrap time here or there, but Denver keep finding ways to break on back in.
Yeah, but right now, this barn hill right now is as mixy and as scrappy as we're going to see it right now. It's being heavily contested, but the battles are won at the end of the day by Seattle Sloths. Cohen is currently on a 3 streak. When this hill pops off, players are coming from the back, and their read is made by Cohen and Sunny. They're both streaking. Cohen's on a 4, Sunny's on a 2. D-Lo's even currently on a 2 streak right now. As this hill's going to pop, it's going to be about 160 to 186. And they're fighting for these spawns, and player 6, Velo, wins them currently right now for the Denver Surrenders.
Yeah, Seattle Sloths find themselves definitely in a close position, down only 25 here on this P5 hill. If they can keep this broken and try to maybe get those spawns, they can find themselves in a good spot here after the second rotation. Money Dilo staying alive along with Thrax in this hill for the time being, but Velo jumps on over the top and fights these players at the water side. Denver Surrender find themselves back in the hill, and now Seattle Sloths forced to break yet again.
And they did break right there by Sunny, but then as soon as he breaks, he doesn't have no team support. to help them keep the break in. So this is going back and forth right now. This P5 is going back and forth. Both teams are not letting any team go, but Denver Surrender finally did get the last kill to finally break that 200 mark to see themselves getting closer to the victory in this bow cage.
With Seattle Sloths getting the kills for the time being, Denver Surrender, I wouldn't be surprised to see them hop back in this hill and get a lot of kills as well because Top Life Goon, I feel like these kills have been going so back and forth right now. I feel like every time in the kill feed we're seeing 4 down from one team and then 4 down from another team. It just keeps going back and forth, and Denver Surrender find themselves up 30, but with this game being so mixy, anything could change at any moment.
Yeah, any moment right now. But Denver Surrender right now is just doing a great job of just trying to get time. I know they just need time, so they just got to just start sticking players onto the hill and then just make sure they control this P2 because they probably got it in their mindset that when they get the P2, they'll win it there. But they're still fighting hard right now for this P1 hill, and you can see Zedri, he sneaks onto the hill before he finally gets taken out by Sunny and Cohen. So Seattle is going to get this little 15 seconds. Maybe, but maybe they make it the right 15 seconds. There it is. This is killed by Thrax. So when this next hill pops out, it's going to be about 216, about 206, and it's going to be a close game. So this break and this next hill is going to be very important.
Yes, this last hill, Top Life Goon, could change everything. Both of these teams above 200 points right now, and it's going to be forcing Denver Surrender to make this break because it's a make-or-break situation for them. Seattle Sloths getting this time on this money hill for the time being. It's going to be Zedri trying to find his way through the bottom barn to try to contest it for now. Money D-Lo gets some pressure from the front, but his teammates are there to help him out. Seattle Sloths are getting all the kills right now, and with 35 seconds left, they can still win here, Top Life Goon.
Yeah, Jake, they can still win it right here. They are showing by what they just keep the game close until the end. They're just fighting, not letting Denver get close. They're just getting the trades that they finally needed. As I say, that there was a slight contest for Denver, but as it looks right now, Seattle, they can still win it right here. Seattle has to contest this hill for at least Denver has to contest for at least 3 seconds, but Seattle Sloths, they're set up perfectly. It's 248, 249. So there's one contest right there with 2 seconds left. He does get the contest, but the game is won by the Seattle Sloths, 250 to 218. And that was a great comeback that we saw at the end by the Seattle Sloths.
Denver Surrender looked to have the upper hand for the entire game, but Seattle Sloths shocked the world and make the comeback. Favor that offensive side. They had the option to pick either. They picked the offense, so we're probably going to see them go for that quick A plant that we see lots of teams go for, but off the break, it will be Velo with the bomb, and it's going to be somewhat of a spread push here for Denver Surrender. This Tuscan Search and Destroy has really been evolving as this game has gone on, like a lot of maps here. Money D-Lo picking up Velo, but that leaves Thrax in a 1v2 here for round 1.
Yeah, man, Thrax by himself on this top church, but he gets founded out, and there is a opening round win by the Denver Surrenders to start off this Search and Destroy on offense. The bomb did not get planted, but they did get the win by getting the kills, and that's how you get win a Search and Destroy.
Yeah, and I mean that's how we see like Tuscan really growing here. We see that player push through P5 to try to get the pinch there on that top church area, and it works out for them. Polarize and Rager pick 2 kills up each, even though Seattle Sloths were able to get that first blood with the sniper. So a big start for the Denver Surrender. Let's see what they do here on the defensive end.
Yeah, and it's like they're spinning 2 players through this mid site. This bomb is getting quickly planted on his A site. Cohen right there with the first blood onto Velo. See if he can find another clear, but he just cleared this bottom church area. The bomb is planted on A, and Seattle has a 4-3 life lead.
2-4 now for Seattle. Make that a 1v4 for Zedri. Can he pick up Cohen? He does. So a big kill for them. But they know exactly where he is. 2 of these Seattle Sloths stacked up on the A bomb site, just holding it down for now. Player 8 making sure he doesn't sneak through top P5, but he sees 2 of them. Zedri, what is he going to do to the other one? He takes him down as well. And now it's a 1v1. Zedri versus Sunny. What can Sunny do to shut down? He only has 10 seconds left. Zedri forced to make a play here. Hops on the bomb, but not sure he has enough time left. Sunny takes him down, and Seattle Sloths close out that round.
Yeah, man, he made it interesting, but Seattle Sloths, Sonny just had, just made sure that he did not get the win, and he just didn't play the time right. So that was a good play by Seattle Sloths, but man, Dietrich did make it very interesting at the end.
Yeah, he really did. Making that 1v4 a 1v1 would have been a super interesting play, and definitely would have made the top plays of the Call of Duty Rec League. But here we go. Denver Surrender back on the offensive end. Looks like they might be going back to that A site. And, you know, it's what we see a lot on this Tuscan Search and Destroy. But the nades are in for the Seattle Sloths. A big 2 kills for the start. Can this be the defense that they need now? It's going to be Zedri and Rager versus the rest of the Seattle Sloths. And now they're forced to make a play.
Yeah, you can see they got eyes on Razor, so they're chasing him through this mid-well area, but his teammate is there, Zedri. If with the team kills, but Razor's the last alive, he gets founded out, and there's Seattle Sloths with another round win to go up 2-1.
Yeah, if Denver Surrender don't get that team kill in, they may be able to make something out of that 2v4, but the team kill comes in, making it a 1v3, and Seattle Sloths close out that defense. A big round win for them. Let's see if they can keep the momentum flowing here on Tuscan Search and Destroy, because, you know, that defense can be a hard one to get there, Top Life Goon.
Yeah, defense is going to be hard, but we just saw Seattle Sloths pull one out with the, the nade. The nade, they did get the nade throw, the Hail Mary nade throw that did help them out, but they're on offense right now. The bomb is going down close on this A site. You can see that Denver Surrenders are sending 2 players to this B site, and they get the
Seattle get the bomb planted. Now a 4v3 for them. See what they can do. Cohen does find himself dead. Maybe I think he got assassinated. So Cohen with a big assassination onto Polarized, leaving it into a 2v2. Velo sees this player in that field area. He picks him up. Last player, Money Delo, trapped top fire, but he tries to make a play through the mid, and now he gets picked off. So that's going to leave the game at 2-2 with Velo getting that defuse.
Yeah, man, that was a great play right there by Denver Surrenders to stick together. And then the last player to just make that play through mid to see if he was coming through mid, and he did get the last kill, Zedri, on to D-Lo. So that is a great defensive hold right there for Denver to get a defensive back, to get a defense back for their side. Now it's 2-2 going into this round 5. Denver's with the bomb. Let's see what they decide to do here.
Big round here. You know, this game could go the distance, Top Life Goon, with the way these two are playing. And it looks like Denver's going toward that B side. I love me a B push. And it looks like Seattle don't have anybody prepared to kind of fight back. It looks like player 8 will make that rotation now to try to hold down that plat area. But it's just Sunny and Sunny alone trying to hold it down. The door does open. He gets that call out. He tries to slide through. And he's just sliding back and forth. Velo trying to play finesse here, but Sunny with a big kill onto Rager throwing that nade, leaving it in a 2v3 for Denver Surrender. If Denver Surrender push out on that plat and get Sunny, they might be able to get that B bomb down, but instead Sunny gets a kill of his own. Now Denver Surrender find themselves with a life down.
Yeah, now it's 2-2 right now. Seattle versus Denver. You got Velo right here finding Sunny right there. So it leads it to a 2v1 for Denver Surrender. So probably could make this happen. They just make this rotation towards this B side. It is clear. You can see Thrax now is starting to make the move towards this B side. He's going all the way around, seeing if he can try to see catch this player planning. Does not see him. The bomb does go down. He's running up. Let's see. He gets one. Let's see if he can find a second kill onto Zedri. This will be big for Thrax if he can win this round. But Zedri makes the read, and there's Denver Surrender going up 3-2.
Big offensive win. It was looking grim for there for a second in the 2v3 situation, but they make it a 2v1. They win their ones, Top Life Goon, and now they get the round win in their favor. They get that offensive round win, but, you know, the next step for these Denver Surrender is going to be stopping the Seattle Sloths on the offensive end.
Yeah, they got to try to stop Seattle on the offense. And it looks like they did on the last time they were on defense. So let's see if they can just repeat that again, go up 4-2, or where's Seattle just get this offensive round win and tie the series up 3-3.
Owen sees Zedri at that top side area. It looks like Zedri wants to play those streaks. He's on a 4 for the time being, so he wants to stay alive. Thrax nading nothing in that top church area, just making sure there's nobody up there. But player 2 here is getting that bomb, and he gets the kill. Money Delo looking for the trade, but he can't find it. Velo with a big 2-piece. And it's going to be a big round here for the Denver Surrender if they can close this one out. It's still a 3v2 situation for them. Cohen and Sunny can't find their kills, respectively, but Zedri shuts that down oh so quick with the beams onto Cohen, leaving Sunny in a 1v3. Zedri finds himself on a 5 streak as well, sitting at 8-2 on the Search and Destroy. He's playing his heart out here on Tuscan Search.
So
Whoa.
there's Sonny right there, opening with 1, and that was on Zedri, stopping those streaks for him. You can see that both players are both playing mid. Let's see if he finds what he saw. He saw his below, threw the grenade at him. Oh, hold it up, Sonny. No, Sonny could not get it done. Velo with the last kill, so Velo is going to end his round on a 3 streak. So that's a 4-2. Good round right there by Denver Surrenders. Sonny almost went big though for the size of Seattle Sloths.
I feel like Top Life Goon, we've seen a 1v2 in this game turn into a 1v1. We've seen a 1v3 turn into a 1v1. And we've seen a 1v4 turn into a 1v1. But none of the clutch is able to come through. Maybe we'll see some sort of clutch here on the Tuscan. I think that might be the game changer here, Top Life Goon. One of these teams is going to be able to get the clutch through, and it's going to make the difference here on Tuscan. But as of now, Denver Surrender up 4-2. This is a huge round for them. If they win this offense, it really puts Seattle in a situation they don't want to be in and could allow Denver to make this a 1-1 map count.
Yeah, they can. And there's the first kill by Sunny onto Rager as he jumps out of this P2, P5 area. That was just a nice kill onto him to give his team the advantage. 4-3. D-Lo right there on the kill on Polarize. So now it's 4-2 Seattle Sloths. It's looking good. Velo right there on his 4th streak gets a kill on 2 things. So it makes it a 2-2 advantage. Cohen did make the read, and they do know where Velo is. So now they just got to just wait for Velo to make a play with this about 35 seconds left. Let's see how Velo decides to play this round.
Seattle Sloths here are a little bit separated. Velo does get taken down by Cohen. Maybe he could have done something there if he picks up 1, but Seattle Sloths play the hold. They knew where he was, and they tried to really trap him in, so he goes toward that P5 side, and Cohen takes him down. So a big round win for Seattle Sloths. If you're Seattle Sloths, that was a must-win round, in my opinion. And, going forward, you're back on the offensive end. You can make this game 4-4 so easily, Top Life.
Yeah, man. All they need to do is just win this offense, get a plant down, get the picks that they need, and you can find this 4-4 in this round. So let's see what they decided. It looks like they're going toward this A site. It looks like it's not going to be probably a quick plant, but they are closer to this A site. You got Sunny all the way in the church trying to make a play, but Velo does get the first kill on the Thrax.
A big first blood, and Sunny evens it up, making it a 3v3. Sunny picking up 2. He's playing fantastic here in the Tuscan Search and Destroy, being that X factor for the Seattle Sloths. But now it's back to a 2v2 scenario. Seattle Sloths able to get that A bomb down pretty safely. Denver Surrender need to make some sort of a retake here. And on Tuscan, once you get that bomb down, there's so many places you can play to try to shut down that defuse.
Yeah, you can see that Sonny and Cohen are trying to get into position to play these Denver Surrender players out. They are coming from this P1 side, both playing together as a team. Look like they're making the read onto Sonny, hitting the flank, and that was the kill that they needed. There still is 20 seconds left, so they got to try to find Cohen. Cohen is up here in this top of fire area. He got the kill onto Velo. Velo's the last man alive. He got to get a kill. And there's the nade by Cohen. And there's Seattle Sloths tying this up 4-4.
4-4 Top Life Goon. You gotta think maybe this game goes to a round 11, and we love our round 11s here at the Call of Duty Rec League. So would be super excited to see that happen. But for now, it's 4-4. Denver Surrender back on the offensive end. And, if you go up 5-4, you're feeling good. But, seeing how these offenses are playing out, I feel like I just said, we could see this go to around 11 so quick.
Yeah, we can't see it. We just seen that Sunny for Seattle Sloths has just been turning it up late for this team. Zedri gets the first blood with the nade on to Cohen to give his team a 4-3 life advantage. It's like they're going towards this A site. They're just making their way. Just do the slow play. Player 6, he could make the play right now, but he did turn the wrong way. And this bomb now is on A.
The bomb going down. Polarized picks up Thrax, but Money D'Lo in that top fire area gets the trade. And Sunny evens it up at 2-2. So now both of these Denver Surrender players left in the middle of the map. Zedri makes it a 1v2. Money D'Lo. Let's see what he can do here. He sees him, but now they're forced to get the bomb down. Money D'Lo plays his life and goes, assumingly to the top church area. Opts to go bottom church. Denver Surrender still haven't picked up that bomb. And, with 30 seconds left, they have to plan it and find Money D'Lo before this 30 seconds goes up.
Yeah, Money D'Lo right now just doing a great job right now. He's playing his life, but the bomb is going down on A right now. Let's see if Money D'Lo is going to be able to make this play to clutch this up. He has 40 seconds to try to make the play, and he's going to try to make it through this P1 side. So the first battle between him and Zedri. Zedri made the read, and Denver Surrender with the win to go up 5-4.
Denver Surrender win the big round to put themselves into game point to even this game back up at 1-1. But let's not forget, Top Life Goons, Seattle Sloths are on that favored offensive end to send this game to around 11. It's going to be up to Denver Surrender to force this to around 11 here, because you don't want to send it to around 11 right now. You have the advantage here at 5-4. At game point, Zedri is frying everybody, sitting at 12-5 right now. And if you can shut down this Denver Surrender on the offensive end, you will win the game.
Yeah, you will win the game. And you can see the bomb is quick planted by Seattle. So that just gives them the 45-second retake advantage. And Coleman gets the nade on ZG. Rager gets the kill on the Sunny. It's still 3-3. Nobody got the life lead. The player is coming through mid, and there is a kill right there by D'Lo. So it leaves Rager in the last 1v2 by himself. 25 seconds left. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. And folks, we have a round 11.
We love round 11s here at the COD Rec League. I feel like it happens oh so often, Top Life Goon. Seattle Sloths and Denver Surrender really battling it out. And, you don't want it normally, but today on Tuscan, you're going to want that offensive end. Let's see who gets it. It's going to be the Seattle Sloths, Top Life Goon. They got Sunny and Cohen sitting at 11 and 7 respectively, both playing fantastic here for the Seattle Sloths. Denver Surrender are forced to now win a defense to close out this game, and Seattle going for the oh-so-trusty A-plant.
Yes, they're going for the A-plant right here in this overpowered round 11. Leaves that 45 seconds for the retake. There's still the 4-4. D-Lo can see Velo, but Velo just plays his life good. It's still 4-4 right now. There's 30 seconds left. Time is ticking in, not in favor for Denver Surrenders. So they got to start making plays, and they got to start making them now. And Velo starts off with the first blood.
Velo gets a first blood. Let's see how they react. Zedri with another one in his favor. Velo hops on the bomb. Cohen at that top fire area. He gets taken down, but Rager's behind him to even it up. 1v2 situation with 10 seconds left. Sunny needs to get taken down. He's on the bomb, but he gets the kill onto Zedri, and that is the game for Seattle Sloths. They win it 6-5 in round 11 fashion.
Wow. Sunny has the ice. He has the ice. He turned it up at the end. He said his team was not going to lose, and that's what he did. Played it just perfectly. And that's who I'm going to keep an eye on right now. My COD Rec League player to watch is Sunny right now for this control. As they start off on this defensive side, you can see Sunny, he is making his way towards this B side to get the flank. And you can see that players from Denver Surrender have sent 1 to A, 2 to mid, trying to get this mid control. But the kills are just going back and forth, 2-2 between both teams to make this a 28-28 lives lead with one player on this A side.
Yeah, and Sunny's already wreaking havoc in their base. He does get taken down by Polarized, but for the time being, Denver Surrender kind of a rough start to this offensive end. You want to kind of get some ticks in on that A point before Seattle Sloths can fight back here, but instead, Seattle Sloths get the kills in their favor. Sunny still running amok in this map. Money D'Lo getting a kill as well, leaving Polarized in this middle of the map alone, and Sunny's just running straight to their base and fighting. Denver Surrender finding themselves down 7 lives already in this Tuscan control.
Yeah, man. Seattle just came out just with the pure gunny, especially behind Sunny. And then D-Lo's actually stepping up this round on a 4th streak, 5-1 right now. So Seattle Stars are doing a great job of keeping Denver Surrenders off of this A site. They're just set up perfectly. Got their guys set up. Anybody pulls up, they're just getting kills. And there's D-Lo right there with a 5. trying to get these streaks on this map, because if you get streaks on Tuscan, that'll be huge.
Yeah, and if you are Denver Surrender, maybe you want to opt to try to work toward that B point. The A point is so locked down for the time being, but they keep hitting it out and they keep getting torn down by Money D'Lo and his automaton. He does have a strafing run in hand. He cannot use it, but once he gets that glide bomb, that is definitely a streak you can use. But he's still on the 6 streak for the time being. Velo finds himself on that B point, and now the Seattle Sloths are forced to rotate out to try to shut down this push.
Yeah, he got it to B to slow down the clock. There's only 6 seconds left. They gotta try to make sure they stay on this B side, but they did send the players to Seattle towards this B side, but they only have 4 lives left to 19. Seattle is just frying right now. They are just cooking, and you can see that all of this Denver team is here on this A side, and they're getting ready to fight off the defense from the Seattle Sloths.
Sonny 11-3 with the MP40, make that 11-4 after he goes down. But that's gonna do it for the round 1 in Seattle Sloths. Have to be up more than quite a handful of lives, I would say. Top Life Goon, not exactly sure how many it was, but I would say at least 15, which is quite a large margin there off the break. And not sure if they were even able to get any ticks. They might have gotten a B tick in, but they were not able to cap it. So Seattle Sloths looking fantastic here in the Tuscan control.
Yeah, man, that was just a great defensive round by them. Just kill horse. Sonny just being on their base. D'Lo just streaking. So now we're gonna see them getting ready to go off on this offense side. Looks like they're sitting 2 to this A. 1 player through mid. Ranger does start off with the opening first blood, but 2 goes into the side of Seattle. The Seattle Sloths, and it's this 28-27 right now in lives, which is a tick, just 1 tick at A already gone.
1 ticket A, make that 2 in the favor of the Seattle Sloths. They got 4 players here stacked on the A point, and they capped it so fast. Top Life Goon, they capped it in just, a moment. At a moment's notice, they can cap a point just like that, Top Life. If they can stack accordingly, Seattle Sloths now working the B push, and they're all working through that P5 already, as you can see.
Yeah, you can see that they're working it through that ledge, and the kills are not going in their favor right now, because there's Zedri and Velo right now with the kills right now to slow down this Seattle onslaught. But Seattle has a lot of time to make a play to this B site. They can just get the kills that they've been looking for, and there's Velo with a nice kill on the Cohen Zedri. So Denver Surrenders right now is making a great defensive hold right now to be up 3 lives, but they still do have a long time to hold off these players from Seattle Sloth.
Yeah, and if you're Seattle Sloths, you will take the A cap and run with it. I mean, you don't have to worry about the life counter anymore. Denver Surrender not able to get any sort of control on that A or B point last round. Like we said, they may have gotten 1 tick onto the B point, but as of now, Seattle definitely leading in the ticks department in this of Vanguard, where the ticks do matter. Now, Sonny trying to work the back, but he gets taken down. And Denver playing well on this defensive end, but I feel like at any time, Seattle can break through and get onto that B point.
Yeah, Denver Surrender right now, they do have a 9 life lead right now. So that is pretty good for them right now. They get a couple more kills going in their favor. It could look, like an even round. They just got never mind, because Seattle did get 3 ticks, but the kills right now are in the favor of Denver Surrender, and Seattle now just with the 3 down to just get on this hill with 2 players stack, looking for a 3 stack, but the 3 player does get hit by a nade.
There's 1 tick in for the Seattle Sloths. They keep getting kills. Thrax working this back clock area, but Zedri able to pick up 2. And there's the last one gone from the Seattle Sloths. They make the lives a little closer. Only down 7 now, but here comes the second push. Money D'Lo trying to find his way into the point, but he gets taken down from the top side. Seattle Sloths trying to formulate another push through this middle of the map. Sonny gets taken down, but there's still 2 left in that bottom church area with 25 seconds left. They are forced to make a play here.
Yeah, this is probably their last time at trying to make the play. Starts with Cohen with 2 kills in the back right now. So that opens it up before he finally gets traded out by Velo. It's 11-6 life lead, 13 seconds left on the game clock. They got to try to make a break onto this B site, but Denver Surrenders is just doing a great job. 1 player finally does touch it before he finally gets traded out. It's 11-4 right now. And the last player up is Sonny before he finally gets taken down. And there is a defensive round win by Denver Surrender.
Denver Surrender even up the game at 1-1, but let's not forget Seattle up in ticks right now. I'm assuming around 3 ticks. I'm pretty sure they got a tick on that B point, so that's going to make it 4-1 in the ticks column. But for now, Seattle Sloths, they played such a good defense off the break. Cohen, 17 and 9, Sonny 15 and 11 as well. So these two definitely the X factors for the Seattle Sloths right now. Denver looking to make some sort of a B push off the break, but the first blood going in the favor of Seattle Sloths.
Yeah, Seattle started with the first blood. They did have one player on this A site, defended the A site, and that's to clear that tick. That's what they did. There is a player on B that they're finally trying to go find, and they did go get him off this B site. So that is the opening 4 kills for Seattle Sloths to go up 26-28 in this game right now. Playing his defense really good. They played it good last time, so let's see if they can pull up that same dominant fashion. And right now, it's going to be Sunny versus Polarized, and Polarized wins that battle, and he gets traded out.
Denver Surrender have the A point lockdown for now. Seattle Sloths forced to push that field area and break it with their nades, but the kills keep going in the Denver favor. Sonny picks up 2, so that's a big 2, but they get that 8 point, tied 22 in lives now, and now it all comes down to that B point, but Sonny is running rampant in the middle of the map yet again. I feel like he does whatever he wants with the MP40, and it's definitely been working out so far.
Yeah, man, he's 19 and 15. Just doing what his team needs. But Cohen right now is being their MVP for this map right now, 22 and 11. But they just got to just defend these Denver Surrenders off. They got to currently got a 5 life lead right now, 16-21. But they're just playing this B side right now, not trying to let these Denver Surrenders players even get close enough. Right now, with 1:30 left, they're just doing a great job of just cutting all of Denver off.
Yeah, doing a great job for now. Velo taking down 3 in their base, so a good start to the push, but Seattle Sloths spawn up so close at that back tank area. They don't have any pressure on that B point as of yet. It comes now in the form of Velo working the back. He takes down Sonny. He keeps his streak alive on a 4. Cohen gets taken down, and now I feel like all the kills are going in the favor of Denver, but they have no control on the B point.
Yeah, they don't have no control on the B point, but they did tie the lives 11-11 before Polarized did finally jump on. There is a player Cohen in the back putting shots on him. He finally gets traded out. The 3 life lead right now for Seattle Sloths was real good. There's one player left in the back. Let's see if they make the read, but there's Rager with a nice kill before he finally gets traded out. So it's 10-6. Seattle probably has 1 or 2 more pushes at this. This is because of the lives that they have and the time ticking.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to work it through the middle of the map, but they're getting shot down from the top. Velo picks up Sonny, but he gets traded out by Thrax. Now the last 2 coming from that P5 area. It's going to be Rager, and Rager picks up 1 onto Thrax, so the push is still alive. 4-7 here with 20 seconds left. Zedri picks up another one, almost making it even here in the lives column. 4-5, 4-4.
Oh.
The last 4 alive for the Denver Surrender. Make it 3. They're hopping on the point, and now they're stacked.
They're all stacked on it, so this is going to go very quick. There's got 2 players, but there's Money D-Lo. He has to find 1 more, and there's the kill right there for Seattle Sloths to just get them off the hill. But that was a great attempt by Denver Surrenders to make it close.
It was close, Top Life Goon. We can say that. Seattle Sloths only had 3 players alive, but they get all the kills in their favor. Denver Surrender were not ready for the push, and it allowed Seattle to really use their stuns, nades, and their gunny to shut down that B push.
Yeah, and that's what they needed to do. They got mixy, it got close, but Seattle Sloths have just been doing a little bit better at the staying department. And you can see when it got down to the wire that played a part. That played a part. So now they're at this A site. Got 2 players on. It's the tie in lives right now, and it's A site. 1 tick is already gone because they got 2 players on. They look like they're gonna get ready to get this second tick on their way. But Polarized is here for the contest.
Polarized the last one here, but he gets pinched from all directions. Sonny and Thrax take him down, but here's Rager with the contest as well. Sonny with another kill of his own, but Rager sneaks his way through the back. Oh, he almost turns on Cohen right there, but Cohen able to pick up that second tick with his teammate, and now he's the only one left on this A point, but he's on a 4 streak, and Sonny coming in for the pinch. It looks like it's safe to say this A cap is coming in for Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle got the A cap. Sonny was trying to be a nuisance, trying to control those spawns before he did get taken down in bottom church. Now they're gonna make this play towards B. They got plenty of time to start off. Start off with just starting to get the opening kills. And there's Rager right there on the kill to Sonny. Slow him down, but player 7, he is on his way to the back, trying to get that guy off that tank heady, but that is a hard task to do as Z3 just holds on that tank heady. Denver surrender with the opening 3 down to send Seattle back.
Yeah, and let's look at the scoreboard real quick. Cohen sitting at 30 and 17 for the side of Seattle Sloths. Definitely a huge factor in why they have this 2-1 lead here. But now, they have some minute and 30 seconds left to try to get this B cap. And I feel like they can really do so, but all the kills go in the favor of Denver Surrender, and now you have to create another push. I feel like that's the hardest part about Control Top Life Goon is, you can take so long to really get a push ready and going, and then just like that, it can get shut down.
Yeah, you shut down quick, and it sends you all the way back to your spawns. It makes you, have to get, take an extra 10 seconds just to even get back to this point. Right here where you need to be on this plat area to get control of plat, but there is 4 down right there. I saw out. There's 5 right there. Cohen's in the back right now. They got a player on his B site. If they get, they can just hold it right now. This B side, you can see that they can win right here on this offense. They just finally got a 2-stack on it. Polarized right there to get one player off. The lives are 11-11, and there is Sonny being big right there. Sonny and Cohen just being big for their team right now.
They're about to get this second tick. It all comes down to this Top Life Goon. Denver Surrender need to push them out very soon. Sonny holding down this back clock area, but he gets taken down. Polarized picks up a big 2 to shut down that push. They do get 2 ticks, and Seattle Sloths have some time, but that was a big push out of Seattle Sloths.
Yeah, and Cohen did just get back on platform for the last ditch effort for his team, and he did not get it. Right now it's 6-6 right now. You can see that the battles were being placed right. That was a big battle right there by Polarized, but it did make it 5-5. The player Sonny, he is in the back. He's still in the back right now. Let's see, he just got bad timing right there, and he got taken down in the back of their spawn. But it's still 3-4 right now. Denver Surrender do not have the mans right now. So Seattle can win here if they can get a couple of kills. But Denver Surrender is doing a great job at playing defense. Polarized finally gets taken down. It's 2-3 in the side of Seattle. They do got player Thrax on this time, so the time has stopped right now. It's 2-1. The play has to be made, and the play was made by the Denver Surrenders to get this win, to get this defensive win. Ooh, it was close, but now we are going to a round 5.
Top Life Goon, I think we're just seeing right here how difficult it really is to close out these offensive rounds on Tuscan Control. I feel like Seattle really did whatever they could to close out that round, but they're unable to get that B point. But you still are able to get that defensive side for the round 5, and we know how big that is, Top Life Goon. Denver Surrender really formulating a good push to shut down that Seattle Sloths B cap. But with the 2 ticks in hand, they will take that defense.
Yeah, and then we start off right now with a mid-21. You see Denver got 2 players stacked up on this A site right now. They're trying to get control of A because the offense is what they need to win this game. Offense is not win control today. So Denver is going to try to be a different team right now to win this control. They just finally got taken off this A site as they did get a tick.
Yeah, they do get 1 tick, but they still have no reinforcements here on that A side. They will be going back to that A as it's a little bit more open now. Money Dilo holding that mid lane, though. Oh, so big there in the middle of the map. Sonny with the pinch as well. It looks like this A point might be a little bit tough to get for the Denver Surrender. They only have 1 player making it go up as of now, and the kills keep coming in with Seattle Sloths. Cohen picks up 2, Thrax picks up another, leaving Zedri as the last one alive at that back tree, and he's the only one stopping them from a full-fledged spawn trap there in the back church, or the back P3 area.
Yeah, but since they got pushed up so far, you see all of Denver spawning up on that roof. So now they're going to just run over to this B site, probably stack it to try to see they get as much time as they can onto this B site. The only player here is D-Lo. The time is ticking to 26 seconds. Z3 is trying to make a play for the back. And these Denver Surrender players do finally get on this B side, but D-Lo is there for the kill, but Z3 changed him out. 19.4 seconds left. He's got 1 player on B. And well, now you got the stack getting ready to start off on this B side. So let's see what Denver's going to do right here at the end of this round.
Yeah, they are on that B point, but they still have yet to get any sort of progress on that A point. They do have a tick, and they did get a tick into B as well. So now Seattle Sloths forced to break in. Thrax picks up that player at the bottom plat area. There's still one top that's polarized. He picks up one, and he almost gets two, but Thrax takes him down. Now, they're moving back to that A point with 8 seconds left. They are forced to cap it here, or else the game will be over for Denver Surrender.
Yeah, keep in mind they only got 7 lives, so all their lives are important here. And that's 6-14 right there, 6-12. So they got to try to get these kills and stay alive. They do have 2 players stuck on this A side, so it looked like they may just go ahead and secure this A side, and that was a great secure with 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. But the lives are still down in the not in their favor. It's 5-12 for the side of Denver Surrenders. They have to just push, have to stay alive, cannot die anymore, or this control round is over.
Very close control round. Denver Surrender trying to get their team together and make whatever type of push they can, but they're going to have to shut down Cohen. He's sitting at 48 and 26 right now, absolutely frying, so close to the 50 bomb in this Tuscan control. But the pinch is coming in from the back. It's Sunny and Cohen coming behind these players. Bottom Church and Velo and Rager are the last ones alive. Cohen almost gets another, but Sunny comes in and he almost gets the last two, leaving Velo in a 1v5 here to close out the game.
Yeah, Velo is in a 1v5. Try to close out the game. I know they want to feed this kill to Cohen. Cohen's probably saying, let me get it. I need the 50. But he finally gets taken down. It's getting kind of mixy right now. They're going to give Cohen probably one more chance at trying to get this 50 piece. But the time is getting ready to run out. And there is Seattle Sloths with the win. To get this win 3-2 to win the series 3-0.
Seattle Sloths just clawing at every